Joining me now from Southern California, president of Wilsey Asset Management, Brent Wilsey. I'm trying not to laugh about this, Brent, but the bottom line is this. When government distorts the free market, bad things happen. And look no further to what happened to the financial meltdown in 2008 and 2009. That was the result of a government distorting the marketplace, forcing banks to make loans that they shouldn't have made.
Exactly, Graham, and it is laughable, unfortunately. But what's going to happen is that if the banks can't make money doing it, they're going to stop doing it or close that bank to do it. And what's it going to do? These people that are in financial difficulties, we'll put it, they'll have to search somewhere else. And I think it'll be a big boom for the loan sharks out there because they're who they're going to turn to. It makes it even worse. And the thing I don't understand, I heard AOC argue that 15% a bank can be profitable. I got to ask, what does she know about running a bank or loan loss reserves or bad write-offs or credit collections? And I do believe, Graham, didn't she have a business that failed many years ago? So I don't see how they can come up with this. And Graham, I also want to point out, too, that overall, consumers as a whole are getting smarter. Back in 1990, 60% of consumers carried a balance. As of 2015, that's dropped to 28%. So they are getting better. And if they want to do something, what I was thinking, Graham, add to the financial app that they have to do, the credit app, add to that a financial IQ test to see if they really understand what's going on. Because I was always taught when your outgo exceeds your inflow, that becomes your downfall.
You're going to give the IQ test to Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Now, she allegedly has some sort of economics degree. I'm not so sure about that after seeing her in videos like we just saw. But the bottom line is the axiom that I gave my daughter when she got her first credit card, and that is, use this card when you need to, but only put enough on there that you can pay off every month. And if every American operated by that axiom, I think we'd all be in pretty good financial shape. Now, speaking of financial shape, the economy looks to be in very solid state. We had a reading on consumer prices, which on the surface may not look good, but when you drill down, it seems to be just fine.
Well, I always look at the core CPI. That's so important because you've got to take out food and energy. They're so volatile. The core CPI was up 2.1% year over year. And the reason why I take out energy, April energy was up 5.7% after being up 6.5% in March. Really distorts things. It could be down 5% in May. So you got to take those two out to look at the core CPI. What I thought was interesting, Graham, in this report was apparel prices declined by 0.8%, and that was after a drop of 1.9% in March. And why is that so important? Remember that we added those 10% tariffs on apparel. It's supposed to be terrible and raise prices. No, they went down. And that's why I kind of question, the 25%, that may not hurt at all because we're increased by 25%, not by 25%, but increasing to 25% from 10%. Apparel prices are going down. Household furnishings, another one's supposed to be hurt.
Right.
They went down, airfare's down. So things are looking very good. No reason at all to hike interest rates.
Yeah, so where are the tariffs? Where's the pain from the tariffs? Eventually, obviously, we don't want to be in an environment of tariffs and a tariff war for very long because it will eventually have the teeth will sink in there. But the bottom line is this report says inflation is tame, and I think that's what the Fed and a lot of other people are looking for right now. Brent, thank you.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.